I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and that is to meet you, Mariah. Woo! I have been waiting to do a review on this book. I wish I could show you the book, but I don't have the cover. But I just finished reading The Meaning of Being Mariah Carey, her biography that came out last year. I just finished it. This review is so long overdue. And if you have not been able to tell by now, since the start of this video, I am a big Mariah Carey fan, baby. Fan since day one. Woo, I'm so ready to get into it. Let me compose myself. But nonetheless, welcome to my channel. It's me, D Hill. Welcome subscribers. Hopefully new subscribers. Some lambs. Oh, I'm so ready to get into this book. First and foremost, I love reading biographies. I love watching documentaries. But so far this book takes the cake. It takes the cake. For me, this book is like it spiritually moves me to know there was a reason why a lot of us, you know, a lot of us feel so connected to certain music artists, actual artists. I'm not talking about industry recording puppets, people that actually, like Mariah, write, produce, have a love for the craft, the art. She's God-givenly blessed. There's a reason why I can speak for myself. We are connected to these artists and their work as young kids, or as young as we were when we first fell in love with these artists. It's because I truly feel, and I'm speaking for myself, there is a spiritual connection as far as with the artist and the listener. There is a reason why they were given a gift. Artists are given gifts to help people overcome and realize what you're going through at this moment in time. It will get better. You know what you're going through. There's a reason why those songs connect, they hit, and they sound good at the time. Yeah, you listen to the lyrics, but yeah, sometimes certain songs, art become more profound when you actually live and experience those songs. And then you look back on those songs you used to listen to when you were young, you be like, wow, now this song hits even harder, because if this was my jam back then, it's even more so my jam now. It's like, did God or the universe know that I was going to go through this? Was this foretelling to let me know, hey, I see what you're going to go through. I see what you're going through. And to let you know you're going to get through it. Definitely this book, reading it, there was so many connections with her growing up, childhood, how she felt, outside of the world, even in her own home with her own family. I connected with this book on so many levels, but definitely on a spiritual level. Whew. I wish I could hold it up, but I mean, the cover's not here and all, but it's just a really good book. Mariah Carey. I know this seems like more of a fan out, but I mean, the meaning of Mariah. um, just from her talking about her upbringing, trying to under the wings of Tommy Mottola ass and having to escape, and just the 4 parts, because it's broken down to 4 parts within the book. And Butterfly. That is one, if not my favorite album of all times, because that album is one of the very few albums I can play from beginning to end without skipping a song, and all the songs speak to me. And that's another thing that I liked about this book. She broke down certain songs and how they came about and what they mean. And that's how I also know something, she being an artist that spiritually resonates with me. This Butterfly album came out right when I was, transitioning into middle school. And, that's the start of what? Puberty. That's the start of, a transition in life. And then My second favorite album of hers, Emancipation of Mimi, that came out right when I was onto another stage of life, going off to college. It's like the universe and God and spirit there's this design plan, and people are tools to help guide those who are meant to do the work, who are meant to be of goodness, of, to it's just, I'm just so overwhelmed by reading this book. It's just so good. um mm, 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 mm. Oh, you just have to get this book. um so yes, her, going through her tumultuous upbringing, her relationship with her mom, that I definitely can attest to my own experience. Just family members in general, the industry, and oh, she just cleared everything up. She really did. This book was good. It really was. She left nothing out. I mean, other than that little engagement she had with that dude that looked like Frankenstein, but that was nothing to talk about. Neither here nor there. But that, and I will say this part right here really spoke to me. How do you say the epilogue? After the last chapter. If y'all want to stick around for this little part, I just got to read this paragraph because it really spoke to me. It really spoke to me. So I hope it speaks to y'all because it spoke to me. So epilogue. In the middle of a violent, for copyright, no, I did not write this book. I'm just reading a passage, epilogue of the meaning of Mariah Carey. In the middle of a violent storm, very young, I was given a glimpse of God's vision for me. As a child awakened to my dream, I believed with my entire being in what I was meant to do and who I was meant to be, long before anyone else did. And holding on to that belief required everything I had. Along the way, I was given signs of hope, but mostly I faced chaos and calamity, heartbreaks, and brutal betrayals to derail me. Some almost killed me, or worse, almost killed my spirit. The toughest truth was that people I loved the most hurt me the worst. The ones closest to me were the ones who came closest to stripping me of my dreams. If I have learned anything in my life, in this whole life worth sharing, it is protect your dreams. Even in the face of disadvantage, dysfunction, you can't let anybody define, control, or take away your vision of your life. Not your mother, brother, sister, father, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, fake friend, boss, bully, bigot, manager, partner, assistant, critic, cousin, uncle, auntie, classmate, mogul, predator, influencer, president, false preacher, fake teacher, co-worker, frenemy with a phone, coward with a camera, or chicken with a keyboard. Okay, that spoke to me. This book, I tell you, I read this book and it was like Demetrius, or well, that's the name, D Hill. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, and I've been heard you, been saw you, and been felt you. This is just confirmation that you're not alone. You are not alone. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Oof. I am a Mariah Carey fan. I am. If I could meet her one day, I'm gonna put it out there in the atmosphere. I'm going to meet Mariah Carey one day. I would love to work with Mariah Carey one day. My other favorite female vocalist of all time, my girl, she's gone, but Whitney. mm, she's gone, but definitely not forgotten. Those are my two ladies, my two vocalists of all time for me. I mean, there are other female vocalists that I, definitely am down with, but those two. But yes, y'all go check the book out. Um, The Meaning of Mariah Carey. Um, Hero. The song just popped in my head. I mean, she definitely was a childhood hero of mine. And now that I'm an adult, I say thank you for your music has allowed to see the hero within me. And I just hope my art, that's to definitely come, my music, will only be able to waken the hero in others as well. Oh, let me get off this video before I get emotional. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And most of all, be inspired, be motivated, and above all else, don't forget to laugh because I truly know it is the best medicine. And go get that book.